Oh, absolutely, man. I think the Tigers are the best team in baseball right now. Good thing we've been drinking out of the cup for years, man. Finally became fashionable. I mean, Cleveland's the best, second best, but they're both in the AL Central, so they're in the same division. That'll all shake out by the end of the year. I mean, reminds me a little bit of the '84 team, the '84 World Series championship team. They were the best team, wire to wire, Major League Baseball. That was pitching. And we got pitching again this year, so, I mean, we'll see. I mean, come on. See, the red light is on. That means that we are coming to you live without a net. We're live this morning without a net, Andy. Ain't that right? Performing all of our own stunts. Okay? Isn't that having a stunt double in my contract? I don't have a contract? All righty then. Okay. All right. Good morning. It is Monday, May 12th, on a what? Partly cloudy already in the 50s. Monday morning. It's going to be only in the 50s and 60s all week. The 80s are gone. It's going to be like a kind of a drizzly. We got rain forecasted, 2 or 3 days this week? So it's going to be typical spring. June is our rainiest month of the year, but boy, we really need some. Really, really, really need some water. Great Falls hasn't seen this dry in a few years. In central Montana here, it is dry. Yes, sir. All right. Before we get any further this morning, remember to give me the podcast, give me a like right over here. There's a little thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me the thumbs up there. And if you haven't already, there's up there, go ahead and subscribe. There's a little oblong subscribe button right over here to my channel. That way you'll be notified of any new content, right? Any new and improved content, and you'll be entered in a chance to win fabulous prizes. And where's my prop this morning? Where is it, Andy? Come on. All right, there we go. And this morning's podcast is brought to you in part each and every Monday morning by our good friends, of course, down at the Great Falls Gazette. It's Great Falls' only locally owned and operated newspaper. Is it online? They have online too. Yep, local reporting with a local kind of what? A local panache, would you say? Are we on the cover? Am I on the cover? Nope. There's benefits, and Valley View Elementary is on the cover. I am not on the cover, so hit it. We're going to buy 5 copies for my mother. Hey, gonna see my smiling face on the cover of the Great Falls Gazette. Oh yeah, we're going to be on the cover of the Great Falls Gazette. We've been saying that for years. Months, weeks, months, days. We've been saying it for a while. What do we got over here on America's Most Crime Stoppers? We got 2 arrested. All right, Great Falls doing their job. Doing their job. We're doing the jailhouse rock. They're went to a party in the county jail. All right. Like I said, it is Monday, May 12th. It's a happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day to all the mothers that were celebrating yesterday. Lots of brunches going on. Let's go to brunch. Let's go to brunch. It's Mother's Day. We're going to have the eggs with the pesto. We're going to go down to brunch. A lot of moms taking the day off, well deservingly. Andy, your mom's still with us? Mine is not. I'm old, so evidently she would be with the dinosaurs by now. That's how old. Also, today I discovered, getting ready for the show, we always do our little searches. What are we going to do? What's happening today? What's newsworthy? What day is it? It is National Limerick Day. It's National Limerick Day. I kid you not. Throw it up there on Google. Google National Limerick Day. It will show up May 12th. What? Of course I have one. All right? What do you think? You think I would find out that it is Limerick Day and not have one? There once was a girl from Nantucket who crossed the sea in a bucket. And when she got there, they asked for a fare. So she pulled up her dress and said, "Flock it." Hey, there's some pretty rank limericks out there. I'm like, I can't say that. Oh my God. But yeah, it's National Limerick Day. So when you get to work today, if you're work right now listening, go tell your boss a limerick. Okay? All right. I got the only job where I could recite semi-nasty limericks at work and get paid for it. So come on. Ain't complaining about that. So, how you doing today? Good? Great weekend? Everything's going great? You were out of breath earlier. What, were you running up and down the stairs, checking our friends down at the Great Falls Gazette? There was some big news last week. The Catholic Church nominated its first American Pope ever. As ever, and first American Pope ever, Pope Leo. As an American Catholic, I couldn't be more proud, which is a sin, and now I'm ashamed and feel guilty about it. So, Pope Leo, the Pope from Chicago. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Bum, 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 bum. Talking sweet home, Chicago. Da, 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 da. The Pope. The Pope is from Chicago, American Pope. Couldn't be prouder, like I said, but you can't be proud if you're a Catholic, so it's a sin. So, in a real quandary. So, the Pope. I like saying the Pope. That's kind of, wonder if he's going to give the Bears a little heads up this year. Make it pain for Lions fans. Okay. Yep. All right. Great Falls, Montana. We got let's talk about this treatment thing that's going. Yeah. So a special use permit application was turned into Cascade County last week. Okay. That's what they want to do is convert a residential house, and it's a big house, into a residential rehab facility. And by doing so, they have riled up the neighbors, we want to say. And they have concerns. Lots of people are chirping in. So let's put in our 2 cents worth. Just to start out, I'll be picking up my 6-year medallion this September. Okay? All right. So, I know of what I'm speaking about a little bit here. Okay? So, the healing, what is it called? The Healing the Circle Lodge. Is that correct, Andy? Okay. Healing the Circle Lodge. They're out of Kalispell, Montana. They've submitted an application and have plans to purchase the property, the house that I was talking about. The house is at 2601 Juniper Road, and it's in the Belview area out there. Okay, it's going to be it's an inpatient chemical dependency facility, right? Okay. Right. Kind of like the Rocky Mountain Treatment Center. You people that live in Great Falls were aware of the Rocky Mountain Treatment Center. That's over by, where are we at? This is right, we're real close to us. We're at the Columbus Center. So they're over by 8th, a few blocks from us. They're 8th and 4th Avenue North, which is right in the middle of the residential area, neighborhood. Got the CMR district over there. You got Whittier School over there. So you got a inpatient residential treatment program already there. It's a pretty nice building. They take care of the grounds. It fits in right. Where's the where's Belview? Belview is, like I said, it's over there. It's over in Fox Farm, okay, area. It's over by the interstate, though. It's like over, you go Park Garden and all that area. And Fox Farm, it's like right on the edge of the residential area, so their backyard is actually the interstate area. Okay, and the application is requesting 18 residents maximum. Okay, 18 residents maximum. They have rotating staff. Okay, how many at all times? Be 3 people on staff at all times. Being inpatient, residents will be what's the word I want to do? Contained to the property. They're going to live on the property unless they're going to attend AA or NA meetings or medical appointments or things like that. So, right, they're going to be right there, housed there, just like the other treatment facilities. Of course, we get the classic that I'm seeing in the social media. Of course, we need this treatment center, to deal with the fentanyl, the meth addicts, but we don't want it in our neighborhood, right? I mean, come on, that's the thing. What I'm hearing, we don't even want to, don't want it in my backyard. You wouldn't even know it's there. Okay, you wouldn't have signs. You're not going to have like billboards or anything or advertisements like "Come on here and get clean," which isn't a bad idea, but that's not the whole thing of it. The address, like I said, is right there on the edge of it, so it's outside of the city limits. Right, it's in the county, but of course, the city residents are voicing it. Well, it's not even their business, okay? If you don't live in the county, you live in the city, not the county. There are limits. I mean, the city is in the county, but it's like, right, it's not your concern, okay? They're all they're complaining, debating. You got it's 50-50. People don't want it. It's 50-50 split like everything else is or seems to be this day and age, right? People want it. They don't want it. Okay. let's talk about inpatient, first of all. Okay, before people I think are just saying, well, we got a residential facility there and we don't want it. And one of the things that I heard or saw on Facebook and social media is one of the biggest misconceptions is, what if they escape? What do you mean they escape? They're criminals. This isn't a criminal justice part of the Department of Justice facility. You can't escape, okay? You're not going to be locked up there, all right? It's not a lockdown facility, okay? It's an inpatient drug treatment center, okay? Like Rocky Mountain Treatment Center. If you don't want to be there and if you don't want to get sober, you can just walk away. You're not escaping. The police aren't going to look for you. The Great Falls Gazette's not going to run a front page. Crime Stoppers. None of that's going to happen. It's voluntary. You're voluntarily in there because you want to get clean and sober, whatever. Okay? Yeah, if they want to leave, they 9 times out of 10, if they want to leave. Now, inpatient treatment, now you got to remember that's something else. We're talking an inpatient treatment program. Who do you think pays for that? Not you, the taxpayers. Oh, no. These are for-profit agencies. Okay? They don't take any taxpayer dollars. They're not Medicaid eligible. They're not Medicaid eligible. None of that kind of crap. Okay? These are high-end residential treatment centers. Okay? They start. 28-day program, you're going to start $35,000 to go there. If you want to spend $35,000 to go into treatment and then walk off and go to go down to one of the local pubs, go ahead. Go right ahead. It's not against the law. No one's going to be looking for you. Or anything like that. The neighbors aren't even going to know. They're just going to be like they're out there barbecuing and some guy gets in a car and leaves. Where's he going? Don't bother us. Okay? Remember, what was the name of that treatment center? What was it? Let me think now. We're talking just about the Passages, dude. The Passages. If anybody's watching the podcast this morning, watches TV, you will remember the Passages treatment centers out of Malibu, California. It's like, man, if I want to go to treatment, they have girls in bikinis, swimming pools, big buffets and stuff. The pitch man, would you remember the pitch man? Some young guy, man. Yeah, I was an addict, but that was 10 years ago, and now I'm not. It's like, well, I gotta tell you, treatment don't work like that, dude. You just don't become, right. That was the pitch man. That program itself cost $60,000 that we were looking up. $60,000 to go to the Malibu Passages high-end treatment facility. Okay? People still walked away. Okay? No doubt. They're not supposed to, they don't have to be there. Okay? It's not a lockdown. You're going to get in trouble if you leave. If you leave, you blow $60,000. That's what happens. Yeah, high-end people. Yeah, it's like the Betty Ford Clinic. Exactly. Your average Joe. Residential treatment programs. I've seen the house. It's a beautiful house here in Great Falls. In Belview district. It's up on a hill. It's big. It's beautiful. They're gonna be the Malibu program. Passages. $60,000 to $100,000 to do 30 days in Malibu. That's. I'll bet you that's more than most of the people that are complaining about having them built there. They don't even make that kind of money, and the people that are going to be in the program are going to be paying that kind of money. Okay? I'm getting my 6-year medallion here in September. I've talked about my sobriety. I've talked about how I used to hate the mornings. You know, I hated the mornings when I was using because I was up all night. Doing coke, you know, cocaine 80s. And I wasted another morning. And birds are chirping. And I wasted another night. Now my favorite time of the day, right, is in the morning. Guess what? Yeah. So, addicts recover, okay? And there's some, they need the help. Okay, all right. So, speaking from experience right here, I was in treatment several times, okay, till it took. Biggest threat when I was in treatment was just walking away and going to the bar. I've been in treatment through state treatment. I've been through court-ordered treatment. I haven't been to passages, but I've been in some pretty high-end money, costing money. Yeah. So the biggest threat that I posed to society when I was going to treatment, probably that I would sneak out the back door of the treatment facility and go to the bar. Heck, Andy, I've been in some of the best treatment facilities money could buy. Yeah. Like I said, social media is just torn with it. Not in my backyard. Then where? Where do you want recovering addicts and alcoholics paying $80,000 for 30 days to live there to generate that kind of money into your community? Where do you want the house? Okay? 80,000 times how many residents, Andy? 20 residents? 80,000 times 20, 8 times 2 is 16, so that'd be $1.6 million per load of clients. Am I right? No. Yeah. 80,000 times 20, 860, yeah. 1.6, yeah. So if you don't want that kind of money in your neighborhood, residential treatment programs are not a threat. They're just people trying to get sober. You know, and if you don't want it in your backyard, where do you want it? The county's going to hold a public hearing on May 15th. That's this Thursday, okay? And that's at 9 a.m. in room 105 of the courthouse annex. If you don't know where the courthouse annex is, it's 325 2nd Avenue North. It's between the library and the courthouse. You got the courthouse, then right across the street you got the jail, and then the annex right there on the same block, and then the library. So that's where you want to go. If you want to talk about this, if you want to support it or not support it, you could either that or you could go through the Zoom. Is it the Zoom, Andy? Via the county's online calendar. Remember, though, if you live in the city, this is a county issue. It's not the city commission. It's not the city planning board. It's not any of that. It's like the county's doing this. It's like it was it's out of the city limits. So, all I got to say is a big thumbs up for people trying to get sober in our community, and for people trying to build a facility for them to get sober in our community, right? So, big thumbs up. And I wish him luck. Anybody that wants to get sober, no matter what the cost. That's what I think about that. So, there's a big, huge undersea volcano off the west coast getting ready to erupt again. What is it, the Axel Seamount? It's a massive, massive undersea volcano that reaches, more than 3,600 feet, like above the ocean floor. It's off the coast of Oregon, and it is stumbling, bumbling, ready to explode. Volcanoes most active in the Pacific Northwest, but people really don't know about it because, well, it's like almost a mile underwater. The mountain underwater. It's a mile under the water, and it's like the weird thing is we don't even know what's going on. Hundreds of small earthquakes last week. The University of Washington said there was at least 250 earthquakes per hour going on with this mountain, and it's like this hot spot because you got the plates. You got two Pacific plates that like meet and they fold there, and there's this little crack and it's like this big focal point. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and when they say when it goes off, when I was looking up this morning, because you got to look it up. It's like earthquakes off Oregon coast. It's like I got friends in Oregon. Got to give them the heads up. You might be dying from a tsunami or something. Right. The researchers at the University of Washington were saying when she blows, it could be the volcano can last between days or months long, There she blows, no doubt, man, I mean, the White House is caught wind of what's going on, though. Yeah. President Trump, after was told about the developing volcano off the coast of Oregon, he said that the volcano was treating the United States very badly, very poorly, worse than anybody else has ever treated the United States. He therefore is instituting 100% tariffs onto the volcano. Once the tariffs come in, it'll be a beautiful volcano. Beautiful volcano. Gonna put tariffs on it. That'll show it erupted for months at a time. Seriously though, most of the scientists say that the volcano's so far underground that it really couldn't trigger a tsunami or an earthquake on land. But then there's the majority that says, or can it do tsunamis or cause earthquakes on land? Neither happened in 2015 when the Axel erupted last time, and it spewed 5.5 billion gallons of lava on the ocean floor. That's kind of a lot of lava, ain't it? A lot of lava. Now let's say that by a lot of lava. Say I can't. I can't. Scientists say we're not going to suffer ill reflex. President Trump says the tariffs will bring much needed lava economy to the United States. And last week, a man from Florida became the first winner. They did, Andy. They became the first winner of we're going to do it annually now, weekly. month, whenever it came. Okay, the first winner of our Who's the Dumbest Tourist Award, the Cape Coral, is that what it is? Cape Coral, Florida man, 47 years old, was attacked after he was trying to get a photo as he was petting a buffalo. Hey, Buffalo Bill, what did you kill? Buffalo Bill. Hey, Buffalo. I mean, come on, man. Petting a buffalo? I mean, not even, yeah, not even. So don't forget, this Thursday at 9, the hearing on the treatment facility. I really think it's a good deal, you know. I know that we were joking, but I mean, I do, it's a high-end treatment facility. It's going to bring in much necessary dollars. Not going to be court-ordered treatment. It'll be, insurance-driven. Right. People are going to be paying $30,000 to $80,000 to attend 30-day programs. You do the math. That's a lot of money going into the community. Okay? So voice your opinion on Thursday at 9. Andy, what are we doing else here? What else is going on? Anything else going on? All right. Nothing, he says. So he's telling me to wind things up. So, spay and neuter. Adopt, don't shop. Foster, rescue, volunteer, and hey, adopt a shelter pet today. Until next week, until next Monday, we're out of here. We are out of here. Until next week, support sobriety in your community. We'll talk to you next Monday.